2.5 hours, homicide detective Jonathan Ross revealed more about Kamille Cupcake McKinney's final moments. McKinney was found in a dumpster on October 22nd, 10 days after being kidnapped from a birthday party. Patrick Stallworth was charged with her death, and today Ross explained why. FBI phone tracking records put Stallworth at the scene of the kidnapping on October 12th. Ross testified how Stallworth admitted to seeing McKinney in his girlfriend Derick Brown's apartment, and how Brown said, "I want to keep her," and told him to do something sexual to the child, but he refused. The detective claims Stallworth watched Brown place her hands over McKinney's nose and mouth before she died. Ross continued by telling the judge he said Derick removed her hair bows, barrettes, and clothing and gave the baby a bath. Prosecutor Misty Reynolds pointed out that FBI analysis found the DNA of Stallworth, Brown, and McKinney on a plastic mattress cover, and that there were levels of meth and the sleeping drug trazodone in the 3-year-old's blood. The autopsy did not find any signs that McKinney was sexually assaulted, but Reynolds said the level of decomposition could have impacted the ability to prove such abuse. Now, Derick Brown also faces a capital murder charge in this case. She will be in court for her preliminary hearing on Friday.
Okay, so I have a timeline of the events. But before that, I'm going to read this. Stallworth purchased $81.91 worth of candy at a Shell gas station near the Tom Brown village where McKinney lived. And surveillance footage shows him attempting to give it away to other children. Minutes later, Stallworth offered a preteen candy and allegedly told one of them, "I'm looking for a girl that looks like you." You nasty piece of shit. Video footage and help from local residents help authorities pin down the couple with a van before they were taken into custody. Stallworth was interviewed 3 times before being released on bond, according to the Ross. And I don't know why he was released on bond. During the interview, he denied knowing anything about Cupcake, but Brown told on herself and tipped the investigators off to where her body was. The Tyler's 10-day-old body was inside the dumpster near a complex close to the couple's building. Ross said that the 10-year-old boy told him that McKinney got into the car with the couple, but she was crying. And if I remember correctly, that was her brother that seen that. Both suspects were arrested 2 days after the Tyler went missing on unrelated charges. Stallworth was charged with 7 counts of child or possession of child pornography after investigations found evidence on his phone. None were Cupcake. Brown was charged with violating probation conditions from a previous kidnapping case involving her own children. And if I remember correctly, she took her kids from wherever they were, and she was in a crash running from the police with her children in the car. And she wasn't even supposed to have them. Both Brown and Stallworth still blame each other to this day. Now here's the timeline. October 12th, 2019, Kamille Cupcake McKinney was reported missing from a birthday party at a playground in Birmingham, Alabama around 8:30 p.m. On October 14th, 2019, Patrick Stallworth, 39 at the time, and his 29-year-old girlfriend, Derick Irisha Brown, are arrested in separate charges but are then named as persons of interest in Cupcake's disappearance. It just seemed like why did they wait so long? It seemed like it's really long. Some they try right away, some they let wait. I'm not sure why we waited so long. And they had them 2 days later in 2019. So, October 18, 2019, police released surveillance footage to the public showing the night that Cupcake was abducted and a man approaching her at a park she was last seen at. The man approached her at the Tom Brown's public housing projects and walked off with her. October 22nd, 2019, police announced that they found Kamille's remains in a trash bin near the landfill from where the 3-year-old was taken. Man. October 24th, 2019, police charged Stallworth and Brown with capital murder of a child under the age of 14. July 29th, 2020, a federal grand jury indicts Stallworth and Brown on conspiracy to kidnap and kidnapping results in the death of a minor. August 20th, 2020, Stallworth and Brown both pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. Not guilty, my ass. And January 5th, 2021, which brings us to this year, the couple are indicted on state charges of kidnapping and murder. A judge sets a pretrial hearing date for today, March 31st, 2021. It's been long awaited. I don't know if it'll be televised. I doubt it. I'm not seeing any reports about our baby Kamille, Cupcake, McKinney. I'm not seeing any updated news articles at this time or anything, because when I seen her father's post, I went looking and I can't find any updates on her. So we need to keep this story alive. Bring it back to life. Let's pay attention to what's happening with Kamille today.